Namaste, Devyur Sajjano, and welcome to my podcast. Well, there are very specific and obvious reasons as to why I say Namaste today as opposed to hello in my regular videos. Well, as you all know, Namaste has become a buzzword and a buzzway of greeting everyone all across the world these days. Well, because of this pandemic crisis kind of situation that has been created because of COVID-19, or also known as coronavirus, all across the world. And I think it's our responsibility as an individual and as a responsible citizen of our country to make sure that we support our local government authorities in every possible way to deal with this crisis. Okay, so what I want to share with you today is around the psychological impact of a lot of messages that are floating around different forms of media, be it digital, print, or social media, and the way we accept, react, perceive, and then respond to those messages. It actually has a direct impact on our psychology, and our psychology has a direct relation to our immune system. And it's very important that we fireproof and bulletproof our immune system so that we are top-notch in fighting against this viral infection. So what we really need to do at this time of crisis is very important. Number one, overcome your physical insecurity. So what is that physical insecurity? If in any form you think that you are not physically fit at the moment, believe me, it's not good, because if you are not physically fit, you'll not be able to take care of your near and dear ones. So it's time to go back to basics. What we can do as fundamental is, first of all, very first thing, take good amount of quality sleep. It's very, very important, and sleep has a direct relation with your immune system. When you go for a good quality sleep every day, there are certain proteins and hormones that are released in your body while you're sleeping that actually help to rejuvenate and replenish your organs and your biological system, and then it directly gives you power and strength to fight with any kind of viral and bacterial infection. So it's very important. Focus on having good quality sleep every day. Don't cut down on your sleeping hours. Relax. Second thing, when you get up in the morning, I think as a part of your morning routine, what you should always do as a discipline is to spend 20-30 minutes on your meditation or exercise, whatever you feel comfortable with, but stay active, right? That's, I think, the routine for every one of us as soon as we get out of the bed. And once you get to breaking the fast, because you have been on a fasting for maybe 10 to 12 hours, it's important that we focus on what should be the first meal of the day. The first meal of the day is always suggested to be fruits. Let's start with some fruits, like maybe banana or papaya or apple, or something which is nutritious in nature, because your body has been longing for nutrients for so long. It's good to start with fruits. And then comes, after maybe a few minutes, the major meal of your day, the first major meal of your day, and it should always be, again, very healthy and fresh. And throughout the day as well, when you go for the rest of the meals, ensure that you go with seasonal, healthy, green vegetables that actually support your physical and biological system and give you all the nutrients, maybe all the trace minerals or vitamins or proteins or calcium that are needed to fireproof your immune system. And I think above all of this, if you think that you are not feeling well, right, please do consult or see a doctor. Okay, so one thing, the second thing that I want to share with you is around how to overcome your mental insecurity. There are a lot of mental baggages that we have been carrying along with this, and I think to all the people who are in corporate, they would agree with me. I think at this time, almost every one of us is working from home, and this is the right time that we can spend on ourselves. We can spend and invest time on ourselves. There have been certain books that you wanted to read. There have been certain technological or maybe non-technical areas that you wanted to raise your skills on. So invest time in yourself. Read study for at least 2 hours a day. When you have less time to travel, you are cutting down your travel times, you're cutting down on your overheads, you have a lot of ample amount of time with you, rather than sitting in front of television, spending time on Netflixes, Prime Videos and all that stuff, going through all that social media messages, and then lowering down your immunity because of anxiety, because anxiety triggers cortisol, and cortisol again decreases your immunity level. So just stay away from that and focus on your key and vital initiatives that you had planned. And once we are out of this coronavirus situation and you enter a new world with a new mindset, right? You raise your skills, your talents in a new way, and you prepare yourself for certain certifications, as I said, and then I think it will be all new world for you, and you'll overcome all that mental baggage, right? At this time, for all that online, offline stuff that has been disorganized and had been chaotic for a lot of time, spend time on all those things and arrange everything in the right manner. Okay, that will free up your any kind of mental anxiety. Okay, and the third thing that I want you to focus upon is emotional security. It's important that we overcome any kind of emotional insecurity that we have. So any kind of negativity like anger, hatred, jealousy, comparison, right? All those kind of negativity things. I think it's a time that we should learn a lesson from the nature, that we are very small creatures on this planet. We are just a speck of dust, and this nature is super powerful, and nature will just say woof, and we may be gone. So it's time to drop down, shut down all those negative things. If some of the relations have not been going well, just pick up the phone, talk to your loved ones, improve upon those relations. If you want to forgive someone, please do that right now, because it's not because someone someday in the past did something bad to you and now you're forgiving because you accept what has been done. No, that's not the case, but it's because that you decide to rise above what has happened. And this also reminds me of a very beautiful quote, and it goes like, look forward with hope, look back with forgiveness, look down with compassion and kindness, and look up with gratitude. And this is a very powerful quote and fits very well in this time of crisis. Let's look forward with hope that we'll be out of this pandemic very soon, and of course we need to support our government authorities. Let's look back with forgiveness, forgive those whom we really need to forgive and who are our loved ones. Let's look down with compassion and kindness, and all the poor and downtrodden people who may need and who would need our support at this time of crisis, maybe economically or financially. We should extend our helping hand. Well, no one has ever got poor by giving. And let's look up with gratitude for all the blessings and all the great things in our life that we have, that we are enjoying, and for a very beautiful life. And let's thank God for that. So I would like to take a pause with this, and I hope I was able to add some value to your time. And if yes, then please don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. And I'll be back with another insightful video. Till then, eat right, sleep tight, stay focused, stay motivated, stay in action, stay at home, and follow the guidelines, rules and regulations set by your local government authorities in your region. Bye-bye.